If you've ever been curious about how to become a coach, this step-by-step guide will give you a lot of clarity on the exact process. Becoming a coach can be a rewarding career path, both emotionally and financially. Helping people make positive changes in their lives, being your own boss, and flexible working hours are just some of the reasons why coaching is now the second fastest growing industry worldwide. But what is a coach? A coach is simply someone that helps you achieve goals in any area of your life. Now, this could be a wellness coach, a mindset coach, a property coach, or almost any topic you can think of. A coach does not have to be a guru or an expert on certain topics. They just have to be great at helping people realize their potential and succeed in a particular area of life or business. To become a highly successful coach, there are 5 steps that you need to follow. Step 1, learn coaching skills. There are dozens of coaching companies out there where you can actually learn coaching skills. When doing your research, it's important to be clear on your must-haves and your nice-to-haves. Otherwise, you can spend hours researching and still feel utterly confused. Here are the criteria that we recommend. So, reputation of the education provider and trainer. Do a quick Google search to look for reviews. For example, my name is Benjamin J. Harvey. I co-founded Authentic Education in 2009. So you could Google Authentic Education Reviews or Benjamin J. Harvey Reviews. Now, a special note here, when you're looking at reviews, pay close attention to the places where people would normally review, such as like the company Facebook page. Now, if people have disabled reviews on their Facebook page, this is a red flag. Now, here's a pro tip for you. Don't just look at the good reviews, because sometimes students are encouraged to give glowing reviews to balance out the number of bad reviews. But also look at the negative reviews. A couple of negative reviews is actually quite normal, but 15 to 20 bad reviews, that's a pretty big red flag. The second criteria is to look for any news, e.g., you could Google Authentic Education News or Benjamin J. Harvey News. This allows you to see which newspapers, media, or websites the company has been featured in. Now, this is important because these sources are a lot more unbiased than the company's own website. Bit of a pro tip here for you. If the company or trainer have not been on any news websites at all, this generally means lower credibility. The third criteria is the type of coaching certification attained. There are many different coaching certifications you can attain. However, the most respected and internationally recognized comes from the ICF, the International Coaching Federation, a not-for-profit organization. I myself happen to be a professionally certified coach with the ICF. And you want to also be aware of any purely online coaching courses that don't have FaceTime via Zoom or in person, because you will not be able to get any widely recognized certifications. But more importantly, it's actually very difficult to develop great coaching skills without any live interaction. Now, some coaching companies offer things like Cert 4s or diplomas in coaching. However, the government are not experts when it comes to teaching you how to become a coach, so there ends up being expensive red tape to create these courses, and the content is more outdated because it's difficult to change. Now, note here, be wary of any coaching course that only offers certificates created by their own company. Some companies have actually also created their own external governing bodies so they can actually hand out certificates to their own students. Now, you can research this by going to the website of the governing body and seeing a list of all the coaching schools they certify. Now, if this list doesn't exist, it's another red flag. The last criteria is the length of the coaching course. Now, coaching courses range from 1 week to 1 year. Many courses actually have a blended delivery. For example, a 6-month course, but starting with a 6-day intensive face-to-face training. And after these courses, there is still practice time required. Being a coach is more about practice and improving your skills and less about endless theory. I mean, think about this for a second. It's like public speaking. A good speaker is one that has spent 80% of their time on practice and 20% of their time on theory. Not someone that has spent their entire year studying the theory of speaking and then it goes on to practice from there. So it's really important you get that it's the practice that's the essential element. Therefore, we believe the ideal coaching course should run for 6 months in total with an initial 6-day live intensive. Now, we know there are many coaching companies out there that would happily keep you on this treadmill of multiple levels of coaching courses over many years and tens of thousands of dollars later until you feel ready to be a coach. But we do not agree this is the best way to become a highly successful coach. So how fast can you become a coach? It's possible to learn all the theory behind coaching within 50 intensive hours. Then the practice needed could be done within 3 to 6 months. Then you could start earning a beginner's income, and after the initial 3 to 6 month period, you could earn a decent income, $100,000 a year or more, within 12 months of completing your coaching course. Now, once you've learned the right coaching skills, step 2 is to practice your coaching skills. Coaches that have great skills are more confident, get better results, and have more clients. So, how do you get great at coaching skills? The answer is practice, practice, practice. So, practice on yourself. Think about it. Is there something in your life that you want to improve? Then become your own best mindset coach and improve your own life as you practice. Practice with other coaching students. Your coaching course should have a buddy system or a web portal where you can practice techniques you learned in the course with your fellow students. We often have students in our coaching courses that get breakthroughs just by doing a coaching technique with another student by simply reading the script out for the very first time. And lastly, practice with others. Learn how to become a coach by practicing with your friends, your family members, or potential clients. Now, a pro tip here, starting a new career as a coach can be a big step for many people because you're putting yourself out there as a coach. And one of the biggest side benefits of practicing coaching skills is that it mentally and emotionally prepares you for this transition by building up your confidence in the techniques and the results you can achieve for people. Now, the biggest reason for practicing your coaching skills is it allows you to do step 3, which is get your coaching certification. The right certification will give both you and your potential clients confidence that you can help them achieve results. Any coaching certification worth attaining will require you to do a certain number of practice hours first. For example, the ICF, the International Coaching Federation, their accreditation means you'll become a globally recognized coach, but it requires that you do 100 practice hours after attending an approved ICF coaching course. Now, although they mention that these 100 hours need to be paid, it doesn't have to be with money. It could be paid because you are swapping your coaching time with another new coach. You then apply to be recognized by the ICF, pay a nominal fee, and receive your coaching certification. This is an example of a professionally certified coach with the ICF. So this is the certificate you would get if you became a PCC with the International Coaching Federation. Congratulations, you have now become a certified coach. So now what? Well, the next step is to determine what type of coach you would like to become. So step 4 is to find your niche. The good news is, if you have been practicing your coaching skills, you may have a sense of your niche already. So, do you have to niche into one area? Well, you don't have to. We highly recommend niching because it allows you to get results by focusing on one specific area. Now, make note here, you don't have to commit to this niche forever. We advise that you try it for at least 3 months, then reassess and work out whether or not it's a match for you. After all, you won't actually know if it suits you unless you try it out. Now, niching has numerous other side benefits, such as knowing what to write on your website, having testimonials that are inspiring for new clients, knowing where to market your services, more referrals from existing clients because they know what you specialize in, and being seen as an expert or thought leader in one area as opposed to a jack of all trades. Now, some possible niches that you can actually choose from include mindset or mindfulness coaching, relationship coach for people like mothers that want to have harmonious households, results coaching to help people achieve their goals in any area, maybe a productivity coach to help people get organized or declutter, a health or wellness coach for weight loss or any specific health concern, a healing coach that helps people overcome stress, grief, etc., a high performance coach that helps high performers, executives, or everyday people achieve even more, a happiness and fulfillment coach that helps people find more contentment in life, or a business coach or consultant that helps people systemize and grow their business. Now, if you're looking for even more niche ideas, then just look at any of the books on Amazon that cover this topic. Now, wherever people have problems, then developing a coaching niche is most likely possible. That's because most problems can benefit from others giving support and guidance to help solve the problem. Now, you might be thinking, how can I coach someone on something if I don't have the results? Now, it's important at this point that you do not confuse being a coach with being a mentor. Now, a mentor is someone that already has results and gives advice based on that experience, whereas a coach gets the most out of people by holding them accountable and giving them processes to accelerate and actualize their potential. Now, if you're just starting your journey to becoming a coach and find picking your niche too overwhelming, the good news is you don't have to be crystal clear on it right now. As you get more experience coaching people, you will naturally be drawn to a specific niche. Step 5 is to start the coaching business. Actually start your coaching business. So here are the major things that you need to prepare for when starting a coaching business. So first up, create your business name. Now, we recommend that you just use your own name for now. This will not only save you time and stress, but also the additional work of having to change your business name in a few months' time because you got some feedback on it and you realize it's a better fit for your future clients. Next up, get a website. Now, once again, we recommend using your own name for your website, and in the future, you can actually create a website around your new business name if you like. And it's also good to have 2 websites anyhow, one for your name and one for your business. So when people actually go out there and Google you, more than one thing shows up. Now, if it's too much trouble to create a website right now, just use something like a LinkedIn profile. Next, you want to get insurance. Now, insurance for your coaching business, what we recommend is that you get professional indemnity insurance from a company like Aon Insurance. Now, they cover a wide variety of coaches and practitioners and only cost a few $100s a year for most types of coaches. From there, create your coaching packages. Amateur coaches sell their services by the hour. Now, there are many downsides to this, including limiting the results that you can help your clients achieve because you're only working with them sort of 1 hour here and there. Highly successful coaches actually have coaching packages that run for anywhere from 3 to 6 to 12 months in length. Once all that's done, you want to go and market yourself. Now, there are many ways to attract clients, from networking, speaking gigs, Facebook ads, social media, including Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn, and YouTube. You can also do things like joint ventures or content marketing, and the list goes on and on. What works best, though, is giving people value upfront to build a relationship, and then conducting a free strategy session, which could be called many things depending on your niche, such as a health assessment or a wealth audit or a relationship health check. Now, there is an entire education-based marketing process that we teach to be able to create a steady stream of clients. Now, I don't have time to explain the entire method now, but the main thing is you need to get your marketing sorted out because you can't have a coaching business without clients. All right, up next, you've got to actually be able to accept credit card payments. Now, of course, you can take like bank deposits or cash, but there are more automated ways of accepting credit cards using what is called an online merchant gateway, such as PayPal. Now, once you're up and running, you're able to accept credit card payments, then you want to transition to full-time coaching. Because chances are you have an existing career or commitments that you need to deal with before actually being able to focus 100% on coaching. And each person has a different, what's known as a risk profile, and a different personality around how they deal with risk. So you could be the kind of person that wants to dip their toe in the water by starting your business on the side. You could start dedicating, say, a couple of days a week to coaching, or you could just dive straight in and become a full-time coach right off the bat. So if you've never run your own business before, you will have many questions along the way. So ensure that you have good support from your education provider and that they are experts in marketing and business too, not just great at certifying coaches. So what's next? Well, so far we've covered these 5 major steps to becoming a coach. Number 1, learn coaching skills. Number 2, practice your coaching skills. Number 3, get your coaching certification. Number 4, find your coaching niche. And number 5, start your coaching business. Now, right now, you probably have many more questions like, do I have what it takes to become a successful coach? What are the most effective coaching techniques to use? How do I attract clients? Now, this takes longer than a few minutes for me to explain. Also, it's important that you experience some coaching processes for yourself, because only then will you be able to clearly visualize the path to helping your clients succeed and having a successful coaching business. You also probably have a whole bunch of questions specific to your personal situation, goals, and needs. Now, I love coaching, so I would love to help you, but obviously I can't answer your questions via video. So if you want to see how all of this would work in your specific situation, if you want to see if you could succeed as a coach and earn $100,000 or more per year, then you need to have what we call a personalized coaching assessment. This is a free service that we provide to all of our potential students to see if coaching is right for you and if we're actually a fit to help you on your coaching journey. Now, coaching may or may not be highly rewarding and fulfilling for you, but we will not know for sure until we have a quick chat. So this personalized coaching assessment is a one-on-one call with one of my expert team members where you will learn if you have what it takes to become a coach, discover what success might look like for you as a coach, get all your questions answered about how to start a successful coaching business, determine the vital steps that you need to follow to transition from your job to being a full-time coach, but only if you wish to go full-time, of course. Get professional help to plan and avoid the common problems as a coach, and many other things. Then from there, if we feel like we're both a match to work more together, we can actually talk to you about our coaching courses. And if it's not a match, then that's great too, because we're actually looking for people who are looking for us anyhow. So to get the ball rolling, click the link near this video to book in for your personalized coaching assessment. By the way, this assessment is for both new and existing coaches, and we'll show you the exact process that we've used to train and certify thousands of coaches worldwide since 2009. And if you actually want to grow a coaching business fast, you'll be pleased to know that due to the success of our students in 2015, we made the BRW Fast 100 list and were the 38th fastest growing company in the whole of Australia. And I've also been fortunate enough to have my story and this message of transformation through coaching up here in media such as the Today Show, Forbes magazine, and the Sydney Morning Herald, just to name a few. Now, I love coaching, and I've been fortunate enough to do what I love, which is helping people like you go out there and help more people. And I want to give you this opportunity to possibly change the course of your life as well. So if you'd like to create a fulfilling lifestyle helping people, click the link in this post to book in your free personalized coaching assessment.